Shalom, shalom. It's your brother AHBAD from YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, AHBAD, Unprofitable Servant, St. Petersburg, Florida, GMS, Tampa Bay 12. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to YAHWAH, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Ruchakadash, double also to my elder apostle, the great millstone, singing honors to all the sincere brothers pushing his word. Peace and blessings to the 1/3, and peace and blessings also be to the confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth. That's a quick topic on my lunch break. Is that U.S. college offers angry white males course. White men get angry. Well, there's no such thing as white or black people. This is a course for Caucasians, so-called Caucasians, means cave dwellers or Edomites. All right, the red man. So the one people on the face of the earth who turns red, when they get embarrassed, when they blush, or if they're in the sun too long, or if you smack them in the face, or if they're out at the beach. And I just want to touch on this. I didn't really get to read the article, but the title seems very interesting. The University of Kansas is offering a course called Angry White Male Studies, Edomite Studies, purporting to chart the rise of angry white, it's not really white males, it's Edomites, in the U.S. and U.K., and angering a good portion of Edomite males within tweeting distance, all right? The class examines manifestations of male anger in the modern age, exploring the deeper sources of their emotional state. All right, and pretty much looking at this article, I started thinking about the crisis that's going on with these Edomites. How they're dying at an alarming rate. Due to opioids, they're committing suicide because they can't provide for their family. Sometimes they commit murder-suicide. All the nations, the heathen nations, are starting to hate the so-called white man, these Edomites. And really what it is, they're seeing their kingdom deteriorate before their eyes. Because the social media gives you the narrative that they're trying to make America great again. America's a great place, that America's not on a decline. But you can look at the debt that this society is in. You can look at how Jake is still rising despite the fact we're constantly being oppressed. All right, their women still desire us and want to be with us. They hate niggas, so to say, but they want to be niggas. Wearing our clothes, all right, listen to our music. And when you're looking at the society that Esau has produced, the reason why they're angry because you done this to yourself. Because here it is, Esau will be quick to say, oh, those fucking Jewish bankers and whoop-de-whoop. But it's like, yo, you say they're Jewish bankers, but they look just like you. Your own people put us in the hardcore bondage and slavery. And then you reap the benefit of it by what? Something called white privilege, Because you're the first hired and you're the last fired. We're the last hired and we're the first fired. We get racially profiled, It's hard for us to get along. All right, when we so-called got a hardcore bondage, there was a time where it was even hard for us to get a house. Okay, it was always looked down upon. We always had to get our food out the back of the restaurants. We had our own water fountains. We couldn't go into attend certain parks. We couldn't be partakers of your society. Now here it is, you angry. Why? Because the Heavenly Father, YAHAWASHI, they're getting ready to destroy this place. America's going to be obsolete soon. Because America is the mystery whore Babylon. But anyways, just to go back, let me pull out this Proverbs 29:2 real quick. And they're giving a class or a course on it. You don't need to do that. We know why. All right? Because you're an Edomite. You don't know how to control. You don't know how to rule. You are the wicked of the earth. Check this out. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right. Also, a state of mourning also goes back to you having to go to your job and realize that you're getting laid off. Now you walking home with the 10 lunchbox. Kids running around happy playing. The wife's in there baking the cake. She's smiling. She see you coming there moping, looking you mourning. She's like, "What's wrong? I just got laid off today." Yeah, that's the society that you created for your own people. And the righteous will be us, the so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans, the Hebrew Israelites. Because you so-called white people, whether or not you call yourself Jewish or French or English or even Spanish, so to say, Spaniard, You are the wicked of the earth. You are Esau, Edom, man. Understand? And you've done this to yourself. And if you oppress all the people on the face of the earth, and you've even you even oppressed your own people. All right, this is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 15. It says, "Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth his that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken, also that thou mayest look on their nakedness." In other words, it's talking about how Esau made the people of the society feed into the philosophy, feed into the spirit of Babylon, of America. All right, because when you said it said to give their neighbors drink, okay, it's actually talking about philosophies, like I said. Okay, matter of fact, let me pull that out through the spirit. Proverbs chapter 4. And the spirit is beautiful. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 4. No, I think it's 3. Salakia. Bear with me real quick. It was 4. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. And that's exactly what this society does. That's what Esau does. Raise the interest rates. All right. They will raise the cost of living, but they still want to pay you pennies on a dollar. How is it that you work at a job, and when you get a raise, they're giving you a 50-cent raise, but then the rent on your apartment has gone up $50 or $100. All right, or the price of food is increasing. Understand? Here it is. They're finna shut down some Dollar Generals. All right, like $400 Generals, so that they can actually reopen it back up and increase the price of the merchandise, man. Because they're not making any profit. Because the dollar's lacking in value. Now you need more dollars to purchase something. Come on, think about it. Back in the day, in the good old days, 5 cents to go to a movie. What, 10 cents for popcorn? Now it's damn near $10 to watch a movie. And popcorn by $7-8. Come on, man. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 17. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Drink the wine of violence. Okay? So now you wonder why you have the quote-unquote angry white man. You know? Right here, what it said. Let me go back. U.S. college offers angry white males courses. Edomite white men get angry. But to tell you why, because they give them the wine of violence, man. And you're giving that to your own people. But it's really the spirit of YAHAWASHI. He's destroying the society, man. From the inside out. Slowly but surely. So, you know, when I was looking at this article real quick, I was just thinking about it. Because you cannot do all this wickedness and then expect not to be recompensed for it, you know? Let me pull this precept out real quick, another precept real quick. Go to Habakkuk. This is one we pull out periodically. But your desire is to be an angry individual. You're never satisfied. This is Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, which is what? That violence too, and the philosophy, all right, forcing your democracy. He is a proud man, as Esau Edom, neither keepeth at home, all right, in all the other countries, who enlarges his desire is hell. So your desire is to have people in a bad state, all right, and is as death. You are as death, because everywhere you go, people mourning. You leave carcasses. You destroy villages and homes. You oppress people's heritage, and cannot be satisfied, and you're never satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. All right. Another prime example too of this so quote unquote angry white man, the Edomite man, is how now all of a sudden you upset with your own people. All right, check this out. It's an article I ran across. I was gonna do an video on it. I still may do it. Where is it? Check this out. U.S. will put tariffs on $11 billion of EU products. Wait a minute, aren't y'all allies? You're just a madman. You're never satisfied. You're never happy. But that's beautiful, man, because somebody's anger shall be to our happiness. All right, you know, everybody can't be happy. That's why you have polar opposites. All right, someone has to be a king and someone has to be a servant. Well, sooner or later, the Heavenly Father is going to flip the script on you, and we're going to be the kings, and you're going to be the servant, man. All right? But nonetheless, I got to get up out of here pretty soon, man. Got to go back inside the clock in, but I want to close up with one more precept, man. Obadiah, chapter 1, all right? Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 4. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahawah. All right, and that's another reason why you're being upset. Because the Heavenly Father already, the Lord, He ruleth in the kingdom of men. So who do you think it is, man, that's making the society deteriorate the way it is? YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. With that being said, I pray you edified with this video. Get all honor, glory, and praise to YAHWAH, SHAM, by SHAM, the most of my elder apostles. Peace and blessings to all you sister brothers. Peace and blessings to the 1/3, and peace and blessings to the confusion and faces. Shalom.